Okay, in this video we're going to show you how to add content really quickly so that it looks like your page is up and active right from the beginning. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to populate this area with some usable, readable content. Now, it doesn't all have to be really valuable information, but you can really just get some very broad strokes type articles and just put them in here. So a couple of things that I would suggest. One, if there's anything going on in your local area, real estate wise, a phenomenon, say, houses going for, hundreds of thousands of dollars over asking price, and somebody has a nice article about it, put that on there, right? Try to do some local flavor. Otherwise, let's just get like the standard first time home buyer, when to sell, when to buy, how to this, how to that. Those are really good base articles so that if somebody does stumble upon your real estate site, your Facebook page here, they'll be able to just have some usable content there, stuff that's generally interesting to the average real estate, shopper. Okay, so one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to go over to Google News, and I usually just type in first-time home buyers, and you're going to get a lot of information, right, from a variety of sources. Now, again, if you have something that's close to you, like a specific publication, I would use that one, right? You don't, like if I'm in California, I don't want to use the Arizona Daily Star. That probably wouldn't help me much. However, Forbes, being a national publication, would probably be okay. So all I'm going to do is go here, okay, and I'm going to get past this quick advertisement here. And we're going to copy and paste the link at some point. Okay. And so this is actually coming from Zillow, but it's on Forbes, so we'll be fine. And we're going to come back here and we're going to go in and it says, what have you been up to, right? So we're going to put in the link and then our marketing copy. And I just want to make sure you see this. You get a nice little preview photo from the website, right? So that's going to help you with some engagement, and it's going to help you get people to click because they're going to want to know what it is that this means for them, right? So it says first-time home buyers face $9K in hidden costs. So what I would suggest is something like right, don't fall victim to hidden real estate fees. That would probably get somebody's attention enough to where they're going to want to click over and see what it is that you have alerted them to, right? And why is that important for you? Well, again, you're the one out here that's supposed to be their fiduciary and representing them in real estate transactions. So they want you to protect them from things like this. And if you're the one that's constantly showing them that, hey, I know all of the things that you need to be aware of in a real estate transaction, then you're building your authority as the go-to real estate person in that area. So that's always what we're trying to do. And I realize we're just posting a Forbes.com article here, and I'm going out into that extreme. But that's really what this message is. You're telling them that you know what you're doing, and you're showing them that, hey, look at this information that I found. If you're thinking about getting into the market, I'm the one that can help you navigate this so that you don't fall prey to hidden real estate fees. Okay, so that's just one example. And what we'll do here is we'll just go to publish. Okay, and so that's going to publish it on your timeline, so it's there for all eternity. Okay, and now what we want to do, and we want to do this quickly, is we just kind of want to get some more articles and some more stuff to post on here. Now, as you can see, none of the stuff that we've said so far is posting photos of houses that we are selling or open houses or anything like that. That's because that's not what we're trying to get across here. Your Facebook page is your way of showing people you're an authority, and how you show that isn't necessarily by how many houses you sell, but by showing them tips and tricks and stuff like that they need to know about in order to be successful homeowners or successful sellers. right? So we're gonna just keep going here, and we're gonna copy and paste our link. We get a nice little image here, right? And we'll get our headline. And the headlines should have some sort of call to action, right? Check out these tips. I'm telling you what to do. I'm telling you to come here, and I'm telling you don't fall victim to this, right? We want you to read these, we want you to see these, and we want you to engage with these, right? And so sometimes you have to act like a member of the media, and you're gonna have to curate your data and your articles based off of things that people are, fearful of, because that's what generates the most viewership for you and the most engagement, right? And that's okay too if that means that's a personal story. If there's a personal connection there, if somebody that you helped in a transaction was almost victimized by X, Y, or Z, that this is a perfect place to come and tell your audience, hey, this is what we found, this is how we prevented it, and this is how I caught it, and how it won't happen again, right? Or how they saved $5,000 because we did this. That's okay. That's stuff that people need to know about because they could fall victim the same way. But that's what we want to do, and that's how we want to build this page right off the bat. So first place you can go is Google and Google News and get some articles. The other place you can go is the Zillow blog, and you can always get these types of articles there, 4 tips for getting value from your home, or Trulia blog, and you can get the same thing, 7 tips to save water outside. Now, I don't want to get into a conversation about Zillow and Trulia just yet, but in terms of their blog, they offer some really good information that you can post really quickly, and maybe even opine on in case they have something that they're missing. 7 tips to save on water. Well, they forgot to mention this, so you can share that with your readership as well. And at the end of the day, what we want to do is we want to get about 10 of these articles up here, right? So I just did 2 in about 3 minutes. So getting to 10 shouldn't be that hard, especially if you're just picking and choosing some really low-hanging fruit that's available out there. And that'll get your business page up and running so that you can immediately start, outreaching to folks. And when they come back to your page, they can really just see, hey, yeah, he's got some stuff up here already. It's good to see. Okay, so that's why we recommend getting this stuff all set up before you go to the next step, which is inviting your friends to like this page. And we'll cover that in the next video.